Hello and welcome to another Nothing vlog, and I think we're on about episode 9 or 10, 11, 27. I really don't know anymore. It'll be in the thumbnail, I'm sure. You know, we finished most of the major projects. You know, Billy's done. This is Captain Leans a Lot. This was the other green Polaris Sportsman. This is the 98. The 97, which is Captain No Brakes, that went back to its owner. However, he's coming back tomorrow morning to pick this one up and bring the other one back. Axle broke. It literally broke. He sent me a picture of it. I've never seen that before. U-joint just said, see you later. Left the chat, and we're going to put a new axle in it when it comes back. You know, we've got a new one here. Anyway, today we're just cleaning up now that the projects are done. We've got a mess around here, you know. But we still have all of the tools out, and these have been out for like 6 months. You know, we took all these tools out and had them out ever since we started Project Billy Badass over there, and it's just been one project after another. That one, we did the Purple Rainforest, No Brakes, Leans a Lot. Just left the tools out for the last 6 months. I think it's finally time we put them all away and clean up some messes. You know, we've got some oil that we need to put away, some messes on the floor. We've got stuff on the workbenches over there. Maybe run an errand or two. I don't know. But anyway, we're just gonna get to cleaning some things, hanging out and chit-chatting. You know, it's Christmas time. By the time y'all are seeing this video, it's now the day after Christmas, although right now it's the Saturday before Christmas. But anyway, we're just gonna hang out, chit-chat, maybe some updates, probably not. Who knows what we're gonna do some cleaning up, whatever. Before we do anything though, we got one thing right now we're gonna do with Billy Badass. Oh yeah, here we go. Yes. Oh yeah. And there we go. It's now named properly. Not sure why I said it like that. That didn't make a whole lot of sense. That's okay. Anyway, we're gonna get to putting some stuff away, because let me tell you, it is a mess in here. Do not run into the oil and spill it all. That would be horrible. That would be horrible. Oh, I just hit it. That's okay. That's fine. You know, last year we did the Christmas video and we did a bit of a shop tour and showed you around, and y'all got to see how crazy my organization is here. And you got to believe me, it has been just rough on my OCD, having tools just everywhere. So we got to put them away. What goes there? Oh, ow, 3/4. This doesn't go here. You all ready for Christmas? Us, most certainly are not really ready for Christmas. You know, we've had, between me and the wife, probably 3 weeks of being sick and trying to do all the things we normally would do, between filming, doing projects, obviously the day job, doing work, and trying to get ready for Christmas with Thanksgiving. And it pretty much started at Thanksgiving, you know, the weekend after Thanksgiving. We all just got quite sick. That stomach flu thing going around, you know. Anyway, all that being said, we're not really ready for Christmas. We're still not. Christmas is however many days away it is now. Let's see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 days away. And, well, like I said, we're not ready still. We're still decorating in the house. Didn't really get any decorations on the outside of the house this year, is what it is. I think this weekend at some point we're going to decorate the tree finally. That'll be nice. The dude just riding up the street on his dirt bike, because that's legal in a neighborhood. Anyway, where does this go now? What is this? This is a Torx T40. Oh, it goes here. Here we go. forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, Christmas. Yeah, we're not ready. What are your all's plans for Christmas? Let me know what you're doing. I'm curious. I'm not really nosy, but I am curious a bit. Nope. T30, 20. Wait, what is this? This is 27. Do I not? There must not be a 25 in here. My 27's got a crazy twist on it, man. Check that out. Look at the twist that thing's got on it. Does anybody have any Torx bits that don't twist? And this T30, this is like my third one. That Arctic Cat has a lot of T30s on it, and I broke two. So I went to one of the auto parts stores. I think it's O'Reilly. It is O'Reilly. And they have plenty of them. So I've bought extras. You know. What is that? There's the 20. Why is it there? I don't understand what is going on with my set of things. Well, these are impact related, and this one's not impact, and this is a 27. Clearly it's on the wrong thing. Here we go. Gonna have to fix it. What's this? Oh, that's a screwdriver. A Phillips 3. Well, where does that go? Oh, it goes right here. Okay. Well, now I'm gonna have to fix this. Well, one's missing from here. So we need to replace a 27 impact. Definitely not going to do that. But I need to add a thing onto here for the 20. Well, there's a 27 there. Well, what is this? Why do I have two 27s? I don't know. Let's take the twisted one off and put the good one that's not twisted on here. I must have had to replace one at one point. I don't know. At this point, I'm just rambling. Why are you still here? I don't know. Glad you're here, though. Okay. Is that all the sockets? No. There's a couple more sockets. What is this? Well, that's 1 1/16, and this is 1 inch with no 16th. Okay. There. I think that's all the sockets. Yes. Oh, ratchets. Sure. Have these Husky ones. They're really cool. They're black. They look nice. Garbage. Why do I still have them? I don't know. But garbage. Anyway. Have this really cool antique-ish snap-on though. Look at that. Look how old that is. Somebody engraved their name on it. Jaum. Javum. I don't know. I think this came from I have no idea where this came from. It's got a number on it too, M3612, that somebody engraved. No idea. Anyway, what other ratchets do we have over here? Is that it? Yep. Okay. Some cutters. Yep. Okay. Oh, ratcheting wrenches. Here we go. 17 millimeter. How did that get mixed in here? And why is stuff out of order? Stop it. Okay. You know, these ratcheting wrenches, they're available at any store that sells them. However, if you're going to buy some, I suggest getting some good ones. I bought these. These are Cobalts, which normally I like Cobalt tools, but these are kind of falling apart. Anyway, maybe one day we'll get some good ones. And I mean falling apart like this one's look like somebody's been eating on it. I don't even know why. Anyway. 11/16. Well, I'm out of spaces. What is this one? Oh, it's metric. Okay. $15 millimeter. I must go there. And what is this? 17 millimeter. You know, working on a Polaris, ended up with a couple of metrics out because, you know, Polaris. This plier drawer needs some work. It is a mess. We're just going to throw them there and pretend we did it correctly. Wow, I'm going to be able to clean this off and put it down for the first time in 6 months. Let me tell you, it has been a ride. Speaking of riding, we haven't really been out much. You know, we took the Arctic Cat out a couple of times, once on camera there, not long after we got it, did a couple of little things to it, took Ma out, and that was successful until it wasn't, you know. But we haven't really been out since. Oh, that's not true. I took Seth and his fiance and my daughter out for a ride. Daughter rode Dusty over there, and it's currently Dusty, and the Arctic Cat, and we went for a ride, I don't know, 25, 30 miles after replacing the belt. So that was a good little test of, can I put a belt on? We didn't film any of that. It was just out for a couple hours. Went over to Lucerne, Johnson Valley, and that was good fun. But other than that, we haven't really been out anywhere, which I'm not gonna lie is a little depressing. So we get all these projects taken care of, which they are all taken care of, except for a flat tire right there. Well, you don't know what I'm pointing at. Well, you're sitting on Darth, you know, the black 570, and right there's a flat tire. We're gonna have to see if we can figure that out. Now, can I do this and not make a mess? This is lots of oil. This is everything that came out of, you know, Captain leans a lot over there. This is engine oil, transmission fluid, front gear case fluid, hub fluid. That oil, man, it was thin and smelled of gasolina. I have no idea why. Okay, we're just gonna squirt this and give it some good old dollar store, totally awesome degreaser and a noisy pump or nozzle or squirt bottle, whatever you call these things. Okay, I've got plenty of rags, which is lovely. It's getting there pretty good. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Oh yeah, it's heavy. Any of you out there with modern diesels, you get your def jugs, don't throw them away if you do a lot of oil changes. These old, however many gallons, it's 2.5 gallons, that's 10 quarts right there. I need a funnel. I had a funnel out here, where'd it go? Oh, come on now. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Anyway, like I was saying, hang on to these. They make great oil recycling jugs. Okay, let's see if we can do this and not make a mess. Five weight 40? What takes 5 weight 40? Huh, oh, Euro car. Oh, this must be the Audi, the German. Yes. Well, we might actually get really close to emptying this thing out. And what I mean by really close is we're actually emptying it out. Can't remember the last time this thing's been empty. That is fantastic. You know, I'm not trying to do a full-on winter cleaning here. I'm just trying to get this shop back into some sort of order. And while I've got a pile of towels, rags, man, the neighborhood is noisy today. Good grief. Anyway, where was I? Shop, towels, rags, things like that. And, well, I'll just show you. So I've been keeping this hidden, you know, in all the videos, making sure we don't film anywhere over here. The neighbor's dogs are just noisy. Anywho, we've got a mess here. I've been stealing a lot of towels from, you know, the cupboards in the house. Just don't tell the wife. She doesn't need to know. Anywho, let's get them out. We'll just start going through them. I don't know. I think I've got a bit of a problem with collecting rag. Anyway, the way I see it is we've got two categories of dirty rags. One is dirty rags and towels we use on the cars, you know, for drying them off or cleaning windows, things like that. And the other category is dirty towels and rags we use as shop towels and rags. Those are the ones we don't tell the wife about. All right. Shop. Nice microfiber. Looks pretty good. Car. I think this one will go shop. This one, it's not bad. I think it'll go car. Same with this one. Yep. This one I typically use for soldering things. It's a cupcake, you know, designed, decorated dish towel that we liberated from the wife's kitchen there. That goes in the shop. What I mean, we use it for soldering. You know, we get it wet and then we use it to wipe off the, you know what I mean. Okay, that's definitely a hand towel from the bathroom. That's shop. Definitely a shop rag. Wife's been asking me where these brown ones went. Now we know. Look at that. That's lovely. There we go. Oh, yeah. This one I think I stole. We had just bought it. It was brand new. Don't believe a word I'm saying. Anyway. You notice I'm holding them up. It's because there's all kinds of leaves and twigs and branches. Probably some dead spiders living in these things because, well, they've just been in a pile over there. Oh, 8-9 months, who knows. Way too long for me to admit and not be embarrassed by it. This looks pretty good. We'll put it over here. What do you think about this one? I think we could put this one back to use in the kitchen for cleaning whatever. We've got a lot of rags here. I think we're just going to take this and throw it away. Oh yeah, here's another big one. I love these big ones. This one's, why is this one wet? I think I just used that on the floor about an hour ago. Any of you out there use your wife's old towels and things for shop towels? I'm curious. They make the best shop towels. They just do. There's just something about sneaking into the house, raiding the cupboards, looking for a good shop towel, you know? It's kind of like when you're a kid and you're walking around the kitchen in the middle of the night looking for a midnight snack that you're not supposed to be doing. Only a couple left. Wow, that was a mountain of shop rags and towels and things, let me tell you. That was a mountain indeed. Why did this one end up in here so quickly? This one had plenty of use left before it was made dirty. Look at that, it's not even that dirty. Okay. Well, and if you think I was kidding about the amount of just junk, crap, garbage that was in these towels, look at the floor that's left after doing that. Yep. That's on top of all the grease and oil that's soaked up in those towels and rags. Now I'm just going to go inside, sneak these into the laundry baskets and hope the wife doesn't notice. Well, that's a lot better. Got all that stuff blown out and just out in the driveway where hopefully the wind will take it away. And update, the wife caught me bringing them buckets of rags into the laundry room. Told me I have to do them. That's okay. I figure I sneak them all out of the house. It's too much to ask probably to sneak them back in when they're full of grease. All right, I think I'm going to get into this tire here, and we're just going to jack up part of the quad here and pull this tire. I think I mentioned before, I've tried to find the source of the air escaping out of this tire now. Well, since about April, May-ish, somewhere in there. And I have soaped it down quite a lot of times. Never found the source. It didn't even matter what sort of soap I use. So we're just gonna try a different method. Lovely. So I've gone ahead and put some air in it and filled up a trough full of water. I think I may have overfilled it. That's okay, we're just gonna get water all over my feet then. That's fine. Okay, and here we go. Like I said, I think I overfilled it, but I cannot find the source of the leak here, so we're just gonna do it this kind of way. Oh, oh my. Oh, here, let me just set this tripod up. Well, I'm still stymied because I am still not finding a place for air where it's escaping from this tire. Oh, I see air coming out of the bead. Yeah, it's the bead. So what I'm guessing is we got some sand in the bead. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show this on the camera. I don't know if this is going to come through or not. But you can see a bubble comes up. You can see it right there. And there it is again. And it's not the only one. I've got one happening over here too. And it's a small amount, but if it's in several places, I guess that makes sense. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to go ahead and fix that other than sucking the air out of this tire, and I don't know. But I'm guessing some sand just got in the bead and is letting some air out. Okay. I guess mystery solved and not much I can do about it. Sounds about right. Well, you know it gets cold in the shop in the wintertime, so I picked up this really neat Vivor shop heater. And I'm going to go ahead and just get it hung back there. I've already drilled some holes, and I'm just going to go ahead and hang the bracket, get this thing hung up while we wait for some helping hands to, do the wiring bits. Like I mentioned, I've already drilled these holes. Well, here we're going to use this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Dang it. Oh, why is that so slow? Okay. I'm going to get these started. The instructions very clearly say do not use an impact driver. So we're going to do exactly that and use an impact driver. Okay. That's pretty good. This 2x4 truss, joist, whatever, wasn't really wide enough for me to get an angle, so I just couldn't find another 2x4 to sandwich it, so I got a 4x4, it's the same thing. Screwed them together real nice, and then, we've got some anchoring for the heater. Okay. Now this is it's a 220 volt unit, and it needs to be hardwired. Like I said, I've got an electrician, aka one of the kids, who's going to come wire this thing up, but I figured let's go ahead and get it hung. Maybe I can not drop it. That's super. Now let's go to the side that I can't see. And you can angle this thing, but we don't need to angle it. We'll leave it flat and then we can just angle the fins. Hopefully I won't be hitting my head on it, because, you know, that would be something I would do. Well, how in the world and why? Oh, yeah. You see, that's what happens when you do stuff in angles you can't see. You put it in the wrong hole. Okay. That's the correct hole now. Ow! There we go, and then we can angle these in a downward kind of way. That's pretty good. Well, let's come back here and see what you see. Well, that's not so bad. Hopefully that gives us enough heat. It's got a fan in there. It's supposed to get mighty hot. I guess time will tell. Of course, it won't get hot till it gets wired. You might be able to tell by the fact that I'm wearing a different shirt, and now I've got a hat on, that it's actually tomorrow now. Well, I mean, actually it's still last weekend, but it's tomorrow based on the fact that yesterday was yesterday, and if yesterday was yesterday, then today is actually tomorrow. Anyway, like I mentioned earlier, yesterday, the owner for Captain No Brakes was bringing Captain No Brakes back because it has an axle issue, and it's here, and, well, some things have happened. The first thing I've noticed is, well, that rack is broken and that headlight's no longer pointing in the same direction as it was when it left, and then, you know, this headlight is no longer kind of in the same condition. The speedometer glass is broken and it's no longer facing the same direction that it was. If you look at it now, it's at an angle. Well, if you haven't guessed, somebody rolled it. They were out camping, somebody got on it that has never ridden before, and look, that's never a good thing, and it found itself upside down in a ditch somewhere, so some breakage has happened. Nothing we're going to really concern ourselves too much with unless we can find real cheap on the eBay website, maybe a new front rack or used, not broken front rack. But it came back because of the axle, and let me show you what has happened there. So he sent me a photograph, which I showed earlier, I think, and well, that's kind of where the axle should be, because if you look at this side, you know, the axle's sort of there. And well, it's not. You can tell by just looking at it that it's missing, and that hub carrier's pretty banged up, and there's some U-joint left in there. And if I look on this side, the U-joint's on there too, and it looks like somebody cut on it. And that's because somebody did cut on it. Like, they were out camping, they wanted to keep riding, and one of their friends had a grinder, so they just took the axle out, they ground the U-joint off, put that back in, and well, they rode it the rest of the weekend with one-wheel drive, which, I mean, it worked. So I do have most of the rest of the axle, and it's kind of in here. And there we go. That's what broke. The other part, I'm not sure where it is, but that's okay. We don't need it. We don't really need any of this. And that's because we have a brand new one here. And we're going to go ahead and replace that bearing as well. I just don't know if that bearing that's in there took a beating. Might as well just go ahead and replace it. We'll inspect the hub carrier, make sure it's able to go back together. It's not cracked, but that'll be a different video. Just wanted to kind of catch you up on tomorrow, today, from yesterday's, today's, tomorrow. Anyway. Before we finish up this video, this vlog, if you will, that's literally about absolutely nothing, I did want to talk a little bit about, well, this mess right here. We've got some more, you know, white square tubing, a little bit of steel sitting there. Not to mention a long forgotten trailer frame. You know, I'm talking about Project Donkey. Now, I was hoping to have that thing ready to go for King of Hammers, which is coming up in about a month's time, the end of January, going into February. That's just not going to happen. You know, we picked up that 700 Billy Badass, and then as we started getting into that, then we come across these other three Polaris's. What's the plural for Polaris? Anyway, we came across those other three projects, working on for some other people, and well, it's the end of December and we're just now wrapping up all of them. With that, didn't leave really enough time to get back into Project Donkey, but we're not giving up. We're going to go ahead and get that done at some point. It just won't be ready for King of Hammers. Oh well. You know, we've got the Arctic Cat thing there that we can use to tote around a ice chest cooler type thing, and it's not like it's going to be hot. We don't need an extra trailer pulling shade around with us, but like I said, we're going to get back into Project Donkey hopefully just after the first of the year and get back to work on it. I would love to get that thing out and do some camping off of it. I think that would be a great time. I know this hasn't been the most exciting video, probably not the best video, but it's a video nonetheless, and we've vlogged and talked about literally nothing. Did some cleanup around here, put some tools away, whatever. I just appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I hope everybody here had a wonderful Christmas. And I thank you all for hanging out with me, those of you that are still around. Everybody have a good and safe New Year, and we'll see you all in the next one. Y'all ride safe, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye now.